Hey, this is Dr. Priyanka Venugopal, and you're listening to the Unstoppable Mom Brain Podcast, Mini-sode number 4. Today, I am sharing with you a tiny but mighty concept that I hope will shift something for you as someone who likely feels like you are crunched for time, energy, effort, or just personal bandwidth. What I know after working with professional working moms, being a working mom myself who really strives to hit big goals, have a lot of accomplishment, I know that I perpetually feel like I'm just a little bit behind. There is so much that I want to get done. There's so much impact that I want to have that I sometimes find me taking my personal body goal, whether it's my weight loss goal or my fitness goal, and it somehow over the course of time starts to go down on the list of priorities. But here is the truth. To hit your goal weight in 2024, while taking your real life into account, there are 3 pieces. I think of this as my 3-step proven process that you have to fold in some way into your life. I'm going to be covering all of this in so much more detail live today on my webinar, The 3 Proven Steps to Weight Loss Success in 2024. If you have not yet grabbed your seat, make sure you don't wait. I'm giving you the mini nuggets on this mini-sode today, but you have to come to the webinar where you get a detailed understanding for why each of these 3 steps is not just important, but I want to say necessary to maintain the weight that you lose. So if you haven't grabbed your seat, head over to theunstoppablemombrain.com/webinar. I'm hosting it at 2 separate times so you can attend live. Make sure you go and grab your seat right now, and I will send you all the details to your email inbox. In a nutshell, step 1, which is something that high achievers and working moms are missing the mark on, is having a fat burning strategy. I am in so many Facebook groups and just like online communities. When I talk to people that are wanting to feel healthier and feel lighter in their body and lose fat, they're talking about strategies from this lens of like, what's the best way for me to lose weight? Should I count points or calories? Or maybe I should go keto. Maybe I should cut the carbs. Maybe I should do intermittent fasting. And we're approaching weight loss, the weight loss strategy, with this urgent fervor of like wanting to lose weight quickly without really thinking about the science of fat loss. So step 1, which I'm going to cover in so much more detail on the webinar, is to make sure that the strategy that you choose, and there's more than one strategy, right? There's many strategies that will work, but to make sure that your strategy is actually based in science and that it recalibrates your fat burning hormones to make weight loss a lot more simpler. What I have seen time and time again, and I know because I did this for so many years, I was up and down on the roller coaster where I would listen, you and I, we have both lost weight before, but then we slowly gain it back. Why do we gain it back? Most likely we had a strategy that either was too strict, it was not something we could have done forever, or we didn't have science on our side. So it's really, really, really important that you have a strategy that is based in science that's going to make you a fat burner that takes you out of needing to count points and calories and tracking apps unless you're willing to do that forever. That's step 1. Step 2 is to really learn the skill. This is the biggest skill that's missing for professional working moms, is how to stop stress snacking and boredom nibbling. In my personal experience, what I see with my clients is you will undo a week's worth of weight loss success simply because of this. I talked about this a little bit more in mini-sode number 3 in yesterday's mini-sode around where your nighttime, evening, weekend urges and cravings are coming from. Very, very, very often you're focusing on a weight loss plan and you're trying to muscle through that craving rather than realizing that oftentimes that urge to eat and snack and nibble because you do deserve a break is coming because another part of your life needs to be addressed. Maybe you're having work worries or stresses, or you're feeling frustrated with your kid, or you're feeling disconnected from your partner. Sometimes when we have not learned how to unravel those parts of our life, our brain is very brilliant and wanting to take a break. This is not going to be a part of most weight loss strategies unless you have coaching as a part of your weight loss toolbox. To really understand how to stop stress snacking and boredom nibbling is a mindset piece that high achievers really need to sustain weight loss. And this is my favorite step, is step 3. This is what really sets Unstoppable apart from other coaching experiences and other weight loss programs, is to know how to handle mistakes powerfully. If you are a professional working mom and you identify as a high achiever, you likely have some perfectionist tendencies. Now, you might identify as a perfectionist, or if you don't identify as a perfectionist, because I'm going to be honest, I never really identified as a perfectionist until I realized how much I hated making mistakes. I hated getting things wrong, or this is like the secret part of it, I would make a mistake or get something wrong and I would feel so discouraged to the point that I would sometimes throw in the towel, have a micro quit, have a lot of negative self-talk like, see, there you go again, it's probably not going to work. This is something very unique for the high achieving professional working mom, and most of us are not folding that piece into our weight loss strategy. It was my client Katie who shared on the podcast recently how one of the best things that she did, and seriously, she showed up in the group so beautifully in evaluating her results on a week-to-week basis. She was able to blow past her weekly weight loss goals. I mean, weekly, simply because of learning this. It's not that she implemented perfectly day after day or week after week. She learned how to handle mistakes powerfully. I cannot tell you how much this one piece is missing from your weight loss strategy. Listen, if you didn't hit your goal last year, if you had moments of complacency, or you simply just stopped taking needle moving action, it is because you did not know how to handle mistakes. You went off plan for a day or maybe a weekend or a week vacation, and then you just didn't know how to get back quickly. That is why having step 3, which is handling mistakes powerfully, is so necessary for the high achiever. So today's mini-sode is really an invitation. It's an encouragement for you to take this lens with any strategy that you decide. I hope that it's the Unstoppable group because we have folded it in for you. Every single thing has been covered when it comes to the high achieving professional working mom to lose the weight she wants to lose, but really taking in this 3-step process. As you move forward in 2024, ask yourself these 3 questions. Is this strategy going to make me a fat burner? Is this going to have science on my side? Is this a strategy that I'm willing to do forever? Step 2, is this strategy going to teach me how to stop stress snacking and boredom nibbling? Is it going to teach me how to enjoy my life and celebrate my wins and have well-deserved breaks without always needing to eat when I'm not hungry? And step 3, does this strategy teach me how to handle mistakes? Am I going to know exactly what to do when I go off plan? The best news, when you have a step-by-step process that takes you through, that shows you how to overcome any obstacle as a busy professional working mom, and you start losing weight despite being busy, despite having the commitments at work and with your kids, because you prioritize this goal, you will blow your mind with how simple weight loss can actually be. And because of that, because you start feeling better in your body, you start losing weight, blowing past your weekly goals like Katie was describing, you start showing up with so much more confidence and power at work and at home. It is truly amazing. It is such a win-win that I want in the hands of more professional working moms. I want you to get more detail on this 3-step concept, so make sure you come to the webinar today. If you can't come live, though I highly encourage it, you will get the limited time replay when you're registered. So head on over to theunstoppablemombrain.com/webinar where you can grab your seat, and I will meet you in your email inbox with all of the details. And right after the webinar, the Unstoppable group is opening for enrollment. This is my 6-month intimate small group coaching program that is specifically designed for the high achieving professional working mom. We are folding in science-backed strategies, right? Step 1, with teaching you the mindset skills that you need as a busy professional who has really big goals, who probably hates making mistakes, who likes things done a certain way, into your strategy. We have to properly plan for being a busy working mom for you to lose weight this year. So spots are limited. They're actually already filling. Make sure that you are ready to join us on day 1 when enrollment opens. And I cannot wait to see your name in the group. I hope you enjoyed today's mini-sode, and I will catch you at the next one. Bye.